Ooh, what's going on, YouTube? It is me, the BBK, and welcome back to the Bosses Clubhouse. First, I want to talk about the LA District Attorney's Office. Mr. Gascon. Mr. Gascon was sworn in about a week or so ago, and he announced during this swearing in, if you will, that he will end the death penalty. He will end sentence enhancements. He will end trying children as adults. He will end cash bail. He will end the criminalization of homelessness, mental health addiction. What's going on, Ronnie? Let me tell you something. I don't agree with a lot of these. And I think for him being the district attorney, I think he is pushing the envelope in a manner of he's making the decisions to make these changes when the people before him were not able to. And I find it kind of strange how he's being allowed to just jump up and say, you know what? I woke up today and decided this is not going to happen, that's not going to happen, and it's not going to happen. I just find that so odd. Anyway, I disagree with it. Death penalty, I disagree with. Not only should we not end the death penalty, we need to knock off a few more people. Yes, I'm at work. Yes, I'm having one of those moments. And I am eating on some chips. I'm so hungry. I took food out to cook, but I'm so hungry that when I get off in another 2.5 hours, I'm just going to run down the street and grab something. But listen, we don't need to end the death penalty. We need to put a few more people in the gas chamber and stick a needle in them, a couple of things. It's just certain things we should not have room for in the penitentiary. It's certain things we should put enough fear in people's heart to not try. Like messing with kids. See, as long as y'all hollering about, oh, it's a mental insufficiency and they need to just go seek treatment and be medicated. They need to be, healed. Honey, you can't heal that type of nastiness and filthiness. You got to just go ahead on and put them at their misery. So I am against them ending the death penalty, and I think they need to turn up the heat. Sent popcorn or chips, either way, share. Girl, Ruffles. And I'm going to tell you what my mouth is watering for right now. It is watering for the boiled egg appetizers from the Lazy Dog. They have this honey, it's like a honey smoked bacon that they put on the top of an egg. It's just like a small piece. You can't taste it. But girl, in my mind, what's going to happen is I'm going to order the appetizer of the boiled eggs. I'm going to get 2 boiled eggs. And then I'm going to go order bacon. You know how we do it now. I'm going to get the bacon salad. It's that honey bacon with the cinnamon on it and whatnot. Girl, that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, I digress. Sentence enhancements. Now, we can go over a little bit later in the cave what sentence enhancements sound like. What it actually means. What it sounds like to me is that you want to be able to make modifications. Now, when you start talking about making modifications on sentencing and what people can and can't do in the penitentiary and what they can and can't have and who they can and can't see, to me, that opens up the window of racial discrimination. We already dealing with racial discrimination in the land of the free. So now when you start discriminating on the prisoners, I got a problem with it because we pay a lot of good money into the prison reform system. And y'all ain't reforming it by picking and choosing who y'all want to give privilege to. Trying kids as adults, you want to stop. Let's see. If a child is 14 years old and he should cause fatal harm with the child, he or she needs to be tried as an adult. If a child is a teenager, still a minor but a teenager, and he takes the life of another child or an adult, he needs to be tried as an adult. And if necessary, put on death row as an adult. I think trying kids as adults, I think the situation should determine whether or not they're tried as adults. But my thing is, if they make it in the court system at all, bitch, you need to be tried as an adult, period, point blank, and that's the end of that. Bitch, you don't get to commit no hella crime and they say, I'm only 15. Bitch, we don't care. Your veins pop just like a 50-year-old's pop. Oh my God, this sounds... I know, Ronnie, huh? Ending cash bail. Now, you done lost your goddamn mind. Now, we're going to get into that later on. I can't today because I'm still at work. But how you going to end a cash bail? Anyone who is arrested deserves a cash bail depending on what their crime was. Now you're going too far. See, I keep telling y'all. Somebody low-key trying to put us back in them slave days. And before they holler about I'm harassing and bullying, this commentary is being provided to you under the Fair Use Copyright Act of 1976. Bitch, fall back. Last but not least, in the criminalization of homelessness, mental health, and addiction. Criminalization. How do you criminalize someone who decides to break the law? See, if you decide to break the law as a person who has all of their sense, then you deserve the consequences to come with it. Just because you homeless and you mad because you ain't got nowhere to live, or because they didn't make your cheeseburger right, you slit her throat, you need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. It doesn't matter that you're homeless. It don't matter that you could be ACD, OCD, ADD, ADHD, LMNOP, bi-P, bi-D, bipolar, bi-coastal. None of that shit matters. If you commit a crime, there is no such thing as us criminalizing you. Bitch, you did it, not us. An addiction? Well, we all know that addiction is a disease. And that drug addiction, alcohol addiction, any addiction on some type of, whatever you want to call it, pills, cigarettes, alcohol, French fries, bacon, whatever the addiction is, you can't use that as a way to protect them from getting they due time. That's not right. So I'm making this a little bit of something so that we can save it and discuss it a little bit later on tonight if you guys decide to. Also, I want to show you something else that I got. She started laughing. Let me show you something else. This just hit my thing from you know who, the FOX. So, Center for Disease and Control has discovered that there are more allergic reactions to the shot than not. And because of this record-breaking number in reactions, they've issued new guidelines. This is not to dissuade or trick anybody or to talk anybody from taking a shot. You do what you want to do, when you want, how you want. I'm just bringing you this news. They're saying if you had a severe allergic reaction to any other vaccine, then they recommend that you talk to your doctor before you come and get this. Hold on, wait a minute. I smell something funky in it. What you say, Henry? What you say, Henry? You said we didn't have a reaction before that we need to see our doctor. Wait a minute. Y'all trying to pass this bill into law that makes it mandatory for us to take this drug. So now you're trying to tell us, well, maybe we went too far. Y'all need to see, if you done had problems before, you need to see your doctor. See, now how you going to make this mandatory? How you going to make it law? How are you going to demand that we take something like this could actually be hazardous to our health? And remember, it ain't like we can sue the pharmaceutical. I know people going to try to spin this. All the BBK trying to tell y'all not to take the shot. No, I'm not trying to tell y'all not to take the shot. I said I'm not taking the goddamn shot. What I am doing is bringing you guys all of the information that's coming to me from these blogs and from the airwaves in reference to the side effects that other people are experiencing behind this shot. Now, again, like I said the other night, bro, Wilson had the shot. Shout out to him. May God bless his soul. May God keep him safe. To hopefully he does not experience any negative side effects with this. We don't know. We'll find out in a few days. Because he is a content creator, he will report on his experience with that. Oh, Lord. My foot keep hitting something and the power going off. He will report on his own experience with the shot. So, we'll find out firsthand from him. It's not anything that, nobody has to speak on his behalf. He will say it on his own, and we will provide commentary on what he brings to the sector. Because everybody, we're all affected. You know what I'm saying? This applies to everybody. Whether you've been offered the shot, whether you've been told you got to take it, it's coming sooner or later. So it applies to all of us. I'm not taking it either, Veronica. And again, I'm not telling nobody else what to do or what not to do. What I'm saying is that I'm not going to take it. And every time they get on here and tell us about something that happened to somebody that did take it, I'm telling it. Period. So if you got a problem with my commentary, please exit stage left. This ain't the place for you. And I will be going live after work on my Twitter page. Now, I went live a little bit this morning when I was going to get coffee when on my way to go to my sister's, to my mom's, because trying to make sure she get the clothes and stuff that she need, because she's in rehab now. She's gonna be there for a while. I did get some answers. I don't want to go into detail about it. It's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much, but at any rate, I went live on the Twitter app this morning. It seems okay. We'll see, but I will go live. I will find a way to bring you the link to the page. Because this particular channel does not have a community wall, I will have to put these links either in the description box or the comment section. So if you guys are ever looking for these links and you don't find them in the description box, then please look in the comment section, and that's where I will have them. The purpose of me going live on the Twitter page tonight will be to get a feel of their rules and regulations. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't feel like reading all that shit. Period, point blank. I want to jump straight in feet first and see what it do. Because, see, they over there letting people have sex. You getting to see penetration, vaginal penetration with these, these third legs and whatnots. You over there seeing people put their tongue in places that is not designed to be an entrance or an exit of the mouthpiece. Remember, your mouth is the nastiest part of your body. Ugh. So I want to go get a feel. Is they stuck up over there on Twitter like these bitches is over here on YouTube? And yes, I said that YouTube and Google, y'all kiss my ass. Y'all acting funny because of the commentary that I put out, and I won't talk my shit. It's also been brought to my attention by a few people. Shout out to my bosses, including my boss King, who has brought to my attention that YouTube is now doing surveys on my commentary and have you guys filling out surveys. I would appreciate a positive response. However, positive or negative, it don't make no difference to me, bitch, because I got a job. I know exactly where my checks come from, and I am not hurting, stressed, pressed, or bothered because YouTube trying to act funky about their little stinking ass platform. I said that. Now that I've got all of that off my chest, what's going on, Super Deep 09? Hey, boo. Is it true that you take 2 shots? The second one is either a week or a few days later than the first shot? Well, Veronica, that is a good question. There's also a question you would probably want to ask somebody who is taking the shot. So I recommend you going over and having that conversation with Jay Wilson. He claimed that was the situation. At some point last night, I read in an article that the shot is a single dose. So if you are getting 2 shots, then what you're getting is really not, allegedly, the vaccine that everybody's talking about. Now, I don't know how true it is because I ain't got it, I ain't taking it, I ain't going nowhere near the lines, the facilities, or nothing else. Bitch, find me and meet your maker, because I'm not going to you, and I prefer you keep the hell away from me. I'm not going to take it, period, point blank. What you going to do? So I apologize, my queen. I do not have an answer for you on that. I apologize. But yeah, Super D49. I'm gonna go live. I think on Twitter tonight. I'm gonna dive into some of this stuff that's going on. I just wanna get my feet wet and see how Twitter gonna act with me being over there, because YouTube got them doing surveys on my commentary now, asking them to rate it and this type of thing. And a lot of times that happens because people will flag videos, and when they start getting a lot of flags on people, they put those surveys up to help them make a decision on what they want to do. Them hoes don't faze me though. Them nor the bitches with their finger on the trigger, flagging and reporting. It don't matter, because those hoes are mad and hating and bothered. They're very pressed. They're pressed in the dark, pressed and silenced, and pressed and highly bothered because I'm not fazed. And I'm gonna talk my shit, whether it be over here, over there, around, over yonder. It is what it is. You know how I do. I pass. I find out some other way. Girl. So anyway, they're also saying despite the new warning, the reactions have been rare, as there have been just 6 allergic reactions recorded out of 272,000 shots given. Let's pay attention to the key word, recorded. There have been just 6 recorded. This does not mean that there's only been 6. There could have been 615, but they only recorded 6. When y'all read magazines, news articles, and things of that nature, you are going to have to break those sentences down, because this is how they wordplay with you. And see, if somebody else was reading them, they'll say, okay, so far only 6 people, that had reactions. Wrong answer, bitch. They only recorded 6 people. Okay. They're also saying all 6 of the allergic reactions occurred within the recommended observation window, which is 30 minutes for people with a history of severe allergic reactions and 15 minutes for everyone else. Do you not think that people would tell you they had a reaction to something earlier if they known this was going to be a problem? These are the things they should have guinea pigged. This thing on some people, some monkeys, some apes, some lizards, or whatever, and had some idea that there was a chance of there being adverse reactions because someone has died, allegedly, from the shot. Now, hopefully, I can put my hands on that receipt when I get out from work and go live on Twitter. And again, I will put that link in the description or the comment section of this video, unless they take it down, because the Killer Pete word is all over the receipts and shit that I put up. So YouTube may feel some kind of way, but if they take it down, honey, it'll be up under one of these that was done today or yesterday. So there that is. Yeah, you might be able to find me on Twitter under the BBK. Yeah, so there are a few other things that I want to talk about, but I'll save those for later until I get off from work so that I don't have to worry about any interruptions. Thank you guys so much for coming over and hanging out. Please hit the like button on your way out, and I'll catch y'all after work.